This video presentation is brought to you by the Pro Mathematics Academy. Welcome back to another video presentation brought to you by the Pro Mathematics Academy. This series will be continuing our episode on the trigonometric ratios, right? And this is the last ratio to be covered, which is the tan ratio, right? And the formula for the tan ratio says that a tan of theta is equal to the opposite side over the adjacent side. Okay, so just like the sine ratio and the cosine ratio, right, we're going to be looking at examples that show us when and how to use this tan formula. Okay, so example number 1, right, under using the tan ratio to solve for the missing side, okay, here we have our right trigon, right, and I'll give you the angle 30 degrees. This side is 5. Need one of these sides to be missing, right? So here I'll choose this side to be the missing side in this example, right? And we'll try to find the value for x. So note that here x is the adjacent side, okay? And 5 is the opposite side. Notice the hypotenuse is missing, but we're not interested in finding the hypotenuse. We're interested in finding the adjacent side. So therefore, tan of 30 is equal to the opposite side, 5, divided by the adjacent side, x. So therefore, I now transpose this formula, right? Well, first, I want to go to my calculator and type in tan of 30, right? And we go to our calculator. Please ensure your calculator is in the degrees mode, right? So I end up with 0.577 equals 5 divided by x. And we've seen this transposition a couple times now. So here, x is equal to 5 divided by 0.577, which means x is equal to, over on my calculator once more, 8.66 approximately. So if our units were given, then we could put that right there. So here I'm just going to put units because we didn't say what the units were. So let's look at example number 2, right? Here I'll give you another right trigon, right? This time, the opposite side will be missing, right? And here I'll give you this side as 10 kilometers. Okay, here we have a 45-degree angle that's given. So let's use our tan formula, right? And we have the tan of 45 is equal to, right, opposite. Here, the opposite is equal to y, and our adjacent is 10. So let's go to our calculator. We type in the tan of 45, and the tan of 45 comes out to be 1. So therefore, we have y divided by 10 equals 1. This means that 1 multiplied by 10 is equal to y, which means that 10 is equal to y. So therefore, we've solved for y. So here we can see that y is equal to 10 kilometers, okay? Notice that when we're solving for the sides, we use the tan ratio to solve for the opposite side and the adjacent side, okay? We do not use the tan formula to solve for the hypotenuse, okay? So here, before we can write down everything in a summary, we'll go on to example number 3. Right, and for example number 3, we'll look at how we can use this rule to solve for the angle. So let's write that down. Okay, so let's get our right trigon slash triangle. And here, I'll give you this side to be 3 and this side to be 4, and the angle is missing this time. So using the formula, right? Tan of theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. We now have tan of theta equals 3 divided by, oh wait, here the tan is equal to opposite over adjacent, right? So tan of theta is equal to 3 divided by 4, which we now can go to our calculator, plug in 3 divided by 4, and it gives us 0.75. So this is equal to 0.75, and now we say that theta is equal to tan inverse of 0.75. And when we plug in tan inverse by using the second function, right, which is above our tan function on our calculator, we end up with 36.869897 approximately. Okay, and that is the degrees for the angle theta. So we just found the missing angle. So let's put our summary here. So the summary here says that the tan ratio can be used to find the missing sides, right? As we showed in example number 1 and 2, but can also be used to find the missing angle. So the important difference here between the Pythagorean law and the trigonometric ratios is that the angle must be involved in the equation. All right. So once the angle is involved in the equation, then we use our trigonometric ratios. That is it for this video. Please remember to hit the notification bell, like, share, and subscribe for future post notification.